It's a matter of investing in Maine's infrastructure. A $100 million transportation bond is on the table, and supporters say the money would not only fix our roads and bridges, but strengthen the backbone of our economy. Now, others worry about borrowing money that the state doesn't have. CBS 13's Catherine Underwood explains more in Your Voice, Your Future.
This new report lists Route 302, the major thoroughfare between Portland and Freiburg, as one of the state's major transportation challenges. It says it would cost about $7.2 million to fix what's needed. Now, that money would come from this $100 million transportation bond, and a lot of people we spoke with say it's about time we borrow the money and spend it. If you drive in Maine, you probably know
some of the infrastructure that we have, it's brutal.
There are some roads and bridges that need attention.
Main roads have a lot of work that needs to be done.
State transportation and economic leaders say the solution is a $100 million bond from the feds, which would generate matching funds totaling $250 million for repairs and improvements.
$100 million is a lot of money, which reflects the fact that it costs a lot to build and to maintain a good transportation system. But the truth is, it costs a lot more not to.
I know that's a healthy pill to swallow, but because the interest rates are so low, I think the payoff is far greater than the investment.
A research group highlighted the top 50 transportation challenges in Maine. Some of the top 10 include portions of Route 302, the Pine Point Crossing Bridge in Scarborough, parts of River Road in Westbrook and Windham, and expanding the International Marine Terminal.
I think all of these projects are projects that the state has examined to the level where some initial planning has occurred. Obviously, the challenge is to come up with the funding to allow them to move forward with it.
For some, the concern is the price tag. On Facebook, viewer Chris Carpenter writes, "Understand the reasoning, but when do we stop spending money we don't have?"
What would you say to people who say, we don't have the money to borrow, we don't have the money to spend?
You cannot afford not to borrow it right at the moment, because if you don't borrow it now, later generations are going to have a whopping bill.
The final decision on the transportation bond will be Tuesday, when residents across the state have their chance to cast their ballots. Just look for question number 3 to make your voice heard on this issue. We're in Westbrook tonight. Catherine Underwood, CBS 13 News.